What's up, YouTube? It's your boy MZ from MZ Talks Boxing. Well, in less than 10 hours, what time is it? Yeah, about less than 10 hours. It's going down in Dallas, baby. Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr. Now, a lot of people have been saying that Danny gonna bring that hurt to Errol. I don't see that. I just don't see that. The reason I don't see that is because Danny's kind of slow. Now, y'all might get mad at me for saying Danny's kind of slow, but man, Danny kind of slow. Now, I rewatched the fight with him and Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman beat him just by speed alone, pretty much. Jumping in and out, catching him with that looping hook that he was throwing, and getting back out the way. Now, in no means did Danny stop or give up, because he put some nice licks on Keith Thurman. He did do that. And I'm pretty sure he's going to land some punches on Errol Spence tonight. But in the long run of it all, I think Danny is going to get beat up. Now, his dad, Birdman Garcia, dude, they be tripping me out. He had a lot to say, got a lot to say, and he been just, saying what he wanted to say about old Errol. And he's the second guy that I heard say, when it came to fighting, Errol ain't all there. Really? See, that's the same shit Kenny Porter said along the lines about Errol not being that smart. Now, Danny's dad didn't say that Errol wasn't that smart. What Danny's dad said was he wasn't all there. People making him do this. His people that's supposed to be looking out for him, they ain't looking out for him. So, Angel, you feel like Errol Spence's daddy would just let his son get put into danger like that? Well, we're going to find out tonight. Now, for those that's been worrying about, oh, what about the accident? What about the accident? You all watched everything that I've watched. The doctors told you there wasn't nothing wrong with that man. He told you nothing was wrong with him. But yet, you trying to make something be wrong with him. Danny's daddy, in his mind, oh, there's something wrong with him. He's not ready. And Danny gonna fall for that bullshit. And Danny gonna get beat up. So, without me saying that Danny gotta watch the jab and Errol gotta watch the no-look hook, without me going through all that, because this stuff y'all already know, I'm gonna just go ahead and straight keep it real and say, Errol Spence is gonna beat Danny Garcia. And that's what it's gonna be. He might dominate Danny from start to finish. Now, I know a lot of people going to be like, come on, MZ, not Danny. Danny too good to get dominated. Well, out of my whole life of watching people fight, it's only been a couple that I've never seen get dominated. Well, to be honest, I've only seen one never get dominated. And I don't even have to say their name. You know boxing, you already know who it is. If you're a certain age. So, ladies and gentlemen, let it be known from MZ Talks Boxing, here on MZ Talks Boxing, from MZ that talks boxing, Errol Spence gonna win. Errol the Truth Spence. Now, I like Danny Garcia, and I'm not gonna say, oh, I like Danny Garcia, but I'm just saying, Danny's gonna lose. He a good fighter. He was a hell of a 140 pounder. He was a hell of a 140 pounder. But this 147. And since everybody want to talk about who the tops in 147, remember, everybody was riding Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, then they were putting the rest. Well, Errol Spence has earned his way up, and Danny Garcia was part of that when it was Keith Thurman and just Sean Porter. You know, Danny Garcia wasn't checking the fight Earl either. When Earl got his hands on both of the belts, Danny wanted to fight. So, I'm going to go a step further and say Danny is Earl's tune-up. Let me know what you think. If you don't like what I'm saying, tell me why. Go ahead and drop a comment. Even give me a thumbs down. Shit, I don't care. But if you feel what I'm saying, and I ain't breaking it down, I'm just letting you know. If I have to break it down, come on, man. If I got to break it down, y'all know Errol, he got better footwork. He moves around the ring better than Danny. He lets his hands go a little more often than Danny. Errol is not a counterpuncher. Danny is. You think I'm messing around? Go look at when he and Keith Thurman fought and see what gave him the problem. The problem was Keith Thurman was able to move around the ring a lot better than Danny. Danny didn't know how to cut off the ring. Does Danny know how to cut off the ring now? I guess we'll find out. But Danny doesn't seem like he knows how to cut off the ring. He was following Keith Thurman around the ring. And this was a few years ago, I know. But everybody that Danny has fought after that has pretty much stood in front of him. Danny gonna get beat up. Peace and blessings to one and all, as always. And when y'all see a brother drop a video, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Talk crazy to me, I don't care. Holla.